Hello and welcome again to the Political Nigerian channel, where we encourage active participation of citizens in the political and governance process of the country. In this video, we want to look at the issue of first-class citizens and second-class citizens. Our politicians and elders are at it again. Are you a first-class citizen or a second-class citizen? Probably we might even have other lower classes like third class. There is a video making the round of Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed of the Northern Elders Forum, I think, where he had made some rather provocative statements to the effect that the North has population, and so they will continue to be first-class citizens. They cannot be relegated to become second-class citizens. And that because they have the population, they were going to exercise their rights as first-class citizens. And I think the comments, although provocative, may have been read out of context. I understand he has come out to the media to clarify what he meant by that. First-class citizens, second-class citizens. And I've wondered, why was he that angered to the point where he had to make such a provocative statement in a public forum? He obviously was reacting to another provocation from the South. The stance of the Southern governors insisting that the president in the next general election must come from the South. Now, emphasis on must. In a federal system, and with a constitution that does not recognize rotational presidency, our governors, are they... We've got lazy politicians in Nigeria. Lazy politicians. They don't want to work. They are waiting for turn-by-turn politics. In a democratic system practiced in a federal state like ours, you don't insist on offices must come to a particular region or state or federating unit. You lobby for it. You work for it. You don't sit down there and insist that it must come for you to feel what? For you to feel like a first-class citizen, you must be president. Problem did there. Problem did there. On the issue of population, just to address the bit Dr. Hakim may have forgotten when he made that speech that he made, and probably said it out of anger. No section of the country, whether you are looking at north, south, or 6 geopolitical zone arrangement, no section of the country has the monopoly of enthroning anyone as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And it is one of the most beautiful things you will find in the 1999 Constitution, as flawed as that document is. You cannot use the population of the North alone to get presidency. Neither can you use the population of the South alone to get presidency. I don't. Why are our elders talking like this? Why are our elders talking like this? We should be the one misbehaving and them correcting. There is no section of the country that can dominate the other section. The 1999 Constitution makes it very, very impossible for one state or groups of states to dominate the other because of their divide, either based on north, south, east, or west. Our Constitution does not allow that. Rotational presidency is not a provision of our law. It is an understanding in some political parties, though. And even in those political parties, it is not in their constitution. All the constitutions of all the political parties, they are there for every one of us to see. It's online. Just go to INEC website, download. You will see their manifesto. You will see their constitution. None of them I've not seen. At least the major ones. What they have is a gentleman's agreement that is not written anywhere. A gentleman's agreement which they have shown to us that they don't have the discipline to keep. But we cannot foster the gentleman agreement of political parties on Nigeria. What our law, the Constitution, prescribe is different from their gentleman agreement. And they are not gentle about it anyways. And so this idea that you must be president for your region, your state, your constituency to feel like they belong to Nigeria, to feel like they are first-class citizens in Nigeria. It is illogical. It is illogical. The people that have been presidents and heads of states in this country, how much more advanced are their regions, their states, their local governments, their village? How much more advanced than the rest of the country are they? Do they have better roads than the rest of us? Do they have better hospitals than the rest of us? Do they have better schools than the rest of us? Is the electricity to their village more than what you have to every other part of the country? What is this madness about I must be president to feel among, to be a first-class citizen? What is this madness about? The 1999 Constitution, I like that document with all of its flaws, because it is on the basis of that document that the rights of all minority peoples everywhere in the country is guaranteed. It is on the basis of that document. Otherwise, these major tribes will just bully everybody like they did in the past. It is not today minorities have been agitating for some level of autonomy and all of that. When we were operating the regions, there was cry from everywhere in Nigeria, from minorities, for autonomy, which finally led to the Midwest getting their autonomy from the old Western region. Other regions, like the Northern region and the old Eastern region, did not acquiesce to their minorities' agitation for autonomy. And so these bullying tactics that we see of major tribes did not start today. But thankfully, the constitution that we run has breaking the federating units down into these states that we now have. We call them 36 states. Although not perfect, but it helps guarantees and address the question of majority tribes bullying minority tribes. And it is the reason why those calling up for the breakup of this country will not succeed. Because what they are planning to do is to establish Puritan ethnic enclaves that they call nation states. Where will the rights of the minorities in those enclaves be? We have seen it before. You guys are bullies. I'd rather be here where my right as a minority is protected under the law than being an enclave that I don't know how it's going to be run. Are you a first-class citizen? If you are not, please let us know. We'll see you in another video.